Welcome back. Alessandra Ness from Southern Nevada Counseling gives her advice for those New Year's resolutions.
People need life goals and people need new beginnings and fresh new starts. So there are amazing things for us to start to work on, but we need to take them in smaller increments. We try to stick to an acronym called SMART, and it's specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time-centered goals. That way, if you do something small, you'll be more likely to achieve your goals. However, a lot of people fall flat on their face because they get these grandiose ideas about what they want to do, and it's just too much, and it can cause depression, and people give up, and we don't want that. So the best thing to do is to start with something small, and even if it's walking 3 times a week, because walking is really good for mental health as well as physical health, and then do something to love yourself that's positive. And it could be as easy as starting journaling or writing something positive every day and putting it in a jar. That way you have it to look at later on, and it reminds you about positive things. But something small, and just one little thing every month will help you achieve the goals that you ultimately want to get to.
Because people talk about, especially for New Year's resolutions, has to do with getting fit, weight loss, eating right. And sometimes if you say, oh, well, I want to lose 20 pounds, maybe just do, I want to lose 5 pounds this month, and write down your weight and keep track of how much it's actually changing, because then you get a reward just by visually seeing that, right?
Right, absolutely. Well, most trainers will tell you to stay away from the scales anyway. They'll tell you to focus on health. And if you do something small, you're going to achieve those goals. If you do something small, like I said, you know, even if you're walking 15 minutes a day, 3 times a week just to start, it's getting you moving, getting your body going, and you're going to feel better. And that's the ultimate goal, is to feel better and be healthier.
We talked to people today, New Year's resolutions were about finances, but they hadn't actually thought out how they were going to fix their finances. How would you recommend that people, they pick a small goal?
Yes, just pick something small. Stop buying sodas, for instance, at work, you know, putting that money aside. Stop going out to eat 1 time a week, putting that money in the bank. Something small, just something small they do every month. Because if you try to do everything all at once, it's just overwhelming and people can't achieve their goals ultimately.
So for more information, Southern Nevada Counseling, how they contact you?
Yes, they can call us, 775-727-4000. Or they can call our Vegas office if they happen to be in Vegas and want to see somebody outside of Pahrump, because sometimes there's confidentiality that people don't want to have their car seen or whatever here, and that happens. So they can call our Vegas office at 702-750-1660.
The world is in mourning over recent unexpected celebrity deaths. We have the latest in your Entertainment This Week report.
I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Here's your entertainment this week. Carrie Fisher, the actress, author, and screenwriter who brought a rare combination of nerve, grit, and hopefulness to her most indelible role as Princess Leia in the Star Wars movie franchise, died on Tuesday morning. She was 60 years old. Fisher had a heart attack on a flight from London to Los Angeles on Friday and had been hospitalized in Los Angeles. Miss Fisher is the daughter of singer Eddie Fisher and the actress Debbie Reynolds. Star Wars, released in 1977, turned her into an overnight international movie star. The film, written and directed by George Lucas, traveled around the world, breaking box office records. Lucasfilm said on Tuesday that Miss Fisher had completed her work in an as-yet untitled 8th episode of the main Star Wars saga, which is scheduled to be released in December of 2017. Carrie had 1 daughter, 1 brother, and 2 half-sisters. Actress Debbie Reynolds, the star of the 1952 classic movie Singing in the Rain, has died 1 day after the death of her daughter, Carrie Fisher. Reynolds was 84 years old. Her son, Todd Fisher, said Reynolds died planning for her daughter's funeral. He said the stress of his sister's death on Tuesday was too much for his mom. Reynolds told her son, "I want to be with Carrie," and then she was gone. Reynolds was a superstar early in life after 2 minor roles at Warner Brothers and 3 supporting roles at MGM. Studio boss Louis B. Mayer cast her in Singing in the Rain. The partner of the late British pop musician George Michael has told of how he found the star dead in bed on Christmas Day. 43-year-old hairstylist Fadi Fawaz said he was not there when Michael passed away. He went to wake him up for a Christmas lunch they had planned, and he was gone, lying peacefully in bed. They still don't have a confirmed cause of death. His manager calls it heart failure. Michael died at the age of 53 years old. The musician first shot to fame with his 1980s duo Wham, with hits such as Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, before moving on to a solo career with songs such as Faith and Freedom. In his decades-long career, he won 2 Grammy Awards. One man is doing everything in his power to make sure comedian Betty White avoids the clutches of 2016. Demetrius Raisikos from Spartanburg, South Carolina, launched a GoFundMe page to help protect Betty White from the 2016. The tongue-in-cheek campaign was launched just hours after news broke that beloved Star Wars actress Carrie Fisher had died. 2016 has been marred with the deaths of music icons like David Bowie and Prince, but also some of our favorite actors like Alan Rickman and Alan Thicke, who died last week of a ruptured aorta shortly after playing hockey with his 19-year-old son. The 69-year-old growing pains star was in good physical shape when he unexpectedly became ill and died. Hopefully 2017 will be much kinder to our stars. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your entertainment this week.
Thanks, Deanna. Yes, protect Betty White. And we'll have your weather with Noah Began right after this break.